Hello, welcome to today's audio log. It is 8 minutes past 9, or 9:08, I don't know why I said it that way, PM, on the 8th of July 2024. Today is Monday, and usually I would look after Luna on Mondays, but that did not happen today. Instead, it's happening tomorrow. So, early night tonight, and then tomorrow will be spent mainly sat in a chair. But I'm going to try and get my haircut done tomorrow. I mentioned last week that I was going to get my haircut done last Monday, or at some point last week. It didn't happen, and I still need one. So I'm going to try and get it done tomorrow. Maybe. Or at least some point this week. It's going to happen. It needs to happen because, well, first of all, my hair is just getting kind of in the way of things. It's a bit of a mess. And it just needs to be done. But I'm also going to see family at the end of this month. There is another family gathering scheduled for the end of this month. And, I didn't think there was going to be another one after the last one. But I managed to squeeze in another one just before I leave for university. So obviously I'm going to go, say hello and also goodbye for a while because I'm not going to be able to see them. But that kind of suits me. I'm not a very sociable person. I don't like social gatherings that much. So, yeah, I'm going to go. I'm going to make them happy by going. And then they won't see me for quite some time. But I am not looking forward to this one. Because it is the week before my birthday. And if I know my family, which I'd like to think I do, they have a tendency to... well, it's not even like specific to my family. I think it's just something that normal people do, but because it will be literally the few days before my birthday. There's going to be some degree of, I don't want to say celebration. I don't think they would do that. But there's definitely going to be, like early happy birthday messages. There might even be some gifts handed to me. There might even be a cake, and I really hope that doesn't happen. If they bring out a cake with candles and they start singing, I'm going to be upset. But yeah, it's going to be... I already just know what's going to happen. I just know it's going to happen. So yeah, I'm not really looking forward to that. Maybe they'll surprise me by not doing any of that, which would be the best birthday surprise I could ask for. Because I hate surprises in general. I don't like things being planned, especially for me, without me knowing. I like to know as much as possible. I like to plan ahead. I like to mentally prepare myself for a scheduled, meetings or whatever it is. I need to do all of that because it calms me down and it just helps. If they were to spring a surprise party on me, I would not be happy. I would put on a face, smile it, laugh it off, whatever. But on the inside, I would be crying. Well, not really, but you know what I mean. It's yeah, not a fan of surprises. Just in general, not even like related to birthdays, just surprises. Yeah, I just tell me what's going on. That's all I ask. So yeah, that's happening at the end of the month. Um, but the audio logs won't be um, going at that point. There's only a few days left, 5 days to be exact. Yeah, that feels weird to say as well. 5 days left. I can't believe I've been doing this for a year now, almost a year. It feels so strange. I'm gonna have to review the script that I was writing. I haven't looked at it in a few weeks, and I just want to make sure that it actually talks about things that are relevant and worth talking about. I think I want it to act as like a message to my future self. I don't know what kind of message, and I don't know how far into the future, but I think it might be cool to, I mean, this whole project is kind of that already, right? But I think I want the final episode, the final audio log, to be like a dedicated message to my future self. Because I think it would be cool to look back on that specifically in the future and compare where I am at that point. But I don't know. I'll have to look it over and see if anything needs changing. But yeah, so it's kind of everything. I mean, today hasn't been an interesting day at all, to be honest with you. I went out earlier, took Luna for a walk. It was nice enough weather, I suppose, but then this afternoon has been really grey, really wet, like classic British weather. It's currently like that right now. So, you know what though? That classic British weather that I talk about, the grey, the rain, like, it's actually kind of nice. I can sit here next to my window and I can listen to the rain falling onto the roofing slabs right outside my window. Because there's like a small roof right below my window, and yeah, if it's raining hard enough, I can hear it. It's nice. It's kind of calming. Yeah. Just trying to think if there's anything. I think I had other things I wanted to talk about, but I don't remember what they are. Oh, yeah. So I mentioned the other day that I was going to get into doing like stretching. I think a better word for it is like yoga. It's like, I think, closer to yoga. It's just like, you know, fairly static stretches and poses and stuff like that to increase flexibility and like general physical well-being. I don't know. What am I talking about? I don't know. But hopefully you know what I'm trying to say. So I've been doing that. That's been going well. I'm hoping to... Well, you know what? I'm going to admit something to you right now. I cannot touch my toes. I am so inflexible that I cannot touch my toes. I used to be able to when I did gymnastics and ballet as a child, but no longer. I can't touch my toes. So that is my immediate goal. That's what I want to aim for initially, and then from there I'll go on to other things. But yeah, that's my goal for now. With that, and then my Korean studies. I haven't gotten back into like properly studying yet, but I have been listening to Korean YouTube videos. Just listening to the language, it helps. I'm also vaguely recognizing certain words as well. So that's been nice. Like the fact that I can actually recognize some words and phrases. But yeah, I think once the audio logs are done, I am going to properly get back into that. Try to do something every day. Just kind of, rejog. Rejog? What am I trying to... Rejig? Whatever. Yeah. So, yeah, I think that's everything. The rest of this week looks fairly normal for me. Yeah. So I guess I'll call it here. Thank you for listening. And I will be back tomorrow for the next one.